So today I'm going to show you how you can get the most luck in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. So the first thing you can do, and is probably the most obvious thing, you can go over here to items and you can go over and get the Mythic Evolved, which is 250 Mythic chance, but what we're looking for is luck. So we go to the Luck Evolved, and that's 400 plus luck, and that's just base. And so if we also go over to the Infinity Elixir, this is going to double it. So already we're going to get to 800 times luck. And then also, let's go over right here and try to hatch a legendary. Actually, I just remembered the easiest legendary is right over here. And it's from this egg right here, the Emerald Golem. This is the easiest legendary to hatch. And oh, there we go, we got it right there. So you can see we got this little buff right here. And if I turn the debug on, we should be able to see how much we get. So just for hatching a legendary, you can see right here, you get 30% luck, which is not insane. And it's only for 5 minutes. But if you're trying to get something good and you're going to go over to those islands, then a 30% luck is also pretty good. And another way is a super easy way, especially if you have alt accounts and you're going to go over and you can invite people. And if I invite this person right here and they join, you get plus 10% for every single friend you have online. And that doesn't sound crazy, but if you think about it, 12 people can be in a server, so if 11 of those people you're added to, you can get 110% luck just from those people alone. So that's definitely crazy, and already you're going to get to insane luck, but there's even more things you can do. So if we go over here and we jump over to Zen, and we're just going to go down to these islands, and depending on what you're trying to hatch, then you need to go to a different one, but let's just say we're going to this one right here. And you can see just like this island, this random island just right here has 10 times luck, but it can go even further because these luck things, if we go down, there's a chance that there is one, can go up to 25 times luck, which is insane. 25 times luck, that's 2,500%. And these don't just have to be normal eggs, they can be event eggs. So if you're trying to hatch the secret, you can go down to the event eggs and you can get times 25 on top of all of this. And we're still not done because there's more things you can do to get even more luck. And so for that, we're going to go over and go to the Void. Now keep in mind this will take a lot of gems, probably hundreds of millions, but if you're trying to get the secret, it is definitely worth it. And you can go over to this area right here, the Pet Enhancer, and this is where you can get a ton of luck. And so right here, you can see if we get a legendary tier 3 or higher, it has to be those. If we go over to just this normal one, you can only get up to looting 5. So if we go over here to the legendary, we can click on them and then go down, and they have new enchantments. Magnetism, Infinity, but the one that we really want right here is High Roller. And so if you have auto reroll, which is pretty much needed because you might need to go through a ton of these to get these because it's insanely rare. If we go right here, it's a 1 in 1,570. And since they're legendaries, it's going to cost 20,000 diamonds each. And it only works for 500,000 rolls, but it gives you plus 10% luck for every pet you have this on. And I do have a couple high rollers here, so if I put these all on, I'll go to my second team. 1, 2, 3 of these. I don't know why this guy's on here. I'm going to unequip him. You can see if we go down here on the debug menu, just from this, we're at a ton of extra. I'll unequip it for a second, and you can see it gives plus 10%, but using the next method, I get even more. So if we go down, this is Robux, but you can be gifted it, so if you know anyone that can gift it to you, then there's a chance to get it there for free. But if we go down, I needed to mention this because it's insane. Double luck doubles your chance of hatching legendary and secret pets. I don't know why it doesn't say mythic, but basically it doubles your luck right here, and it's insane because if you do all of this, you can get up to like 3,000% or 3,200% if you do all of the methods. So getting 3,000 or more percent on top of the 25 times luck areas are insane. And if there's any sort of luck events going on, because sometimes there will be luck events, not always, but sometimes during updates, then you'll be able to get a secret so easily. Keep in mind the thing is that it does cost Robux, and even these right here are not guaranteed to have 25 times, and they're on a timer. But if you can do all these, then you'll get a lot of luck. And just a reminder, if you're trying to get luck, you're also probably trying to get a ton of eggs to hatch, because, you know, the more eggs you hatch, the more you get, obviously. So just a reminder to put speed evolved. that gives 100% faster eggs, and if you have an infinity elixir, that's plus 2 times. So you can get, I think usually when I'm doing it, I get like 470 times my hatch speed, so pretty fast. And if you do all that, then you should get the secret.